Joseph Collins, Moses, Joseph. Over the past few weeks, you've said some things that were wrong. They were lies. You were lying to your fans. You said you owned MMW. You said you contacted Dave Graham. You said that you were the sole owner of the Empire Mall. We both know. We both know that's far, far from the truth. Dave Graham never even contacted you. There was only one man that he contacted about this business deal. One man. That was me. And after I signed the contract to make me the owner of Empire Mall, to make me the sole owner, your name was nowhere near that contract. So what you're saying to these fans is a lie. And you've been lying for weeks now, Joseph. See, the way I see things, a little bit different than you. You make claims that we know you were trying to get MMW. We know you were trying to acquire the Empire Mall. Desperately. So, here we are today, Chamber of Blood, and I stand in my newly acquired arena. I guess the Hammerstein isn't mine, but that's mine. The contract to the boys in the back are mine. That ring, mine. Loaded, mine. Legend, mine. That OWF title belt, mine. Your contract as a contracted wrestler, mine. So Joseph, again, as you stand in my ring, I'm going to ask you nicely, please remove yourself so I can address my fans.
We're kind of stunned here looking at these amazing pictures.
Please stay off the roads.
People were desperate. I've never seen people this desperate in our city, and I've never seen friends.
Welcome to AWM Frostbite. It's your boy Rocco. And what you just witnessed prior to the Frostbite package, if you were here, was Mr. Huntsinger standing in an OWF ring. The owner of SPW, the owner of AWM, she just said that he owns not only the Empire Mall and everything that it consists of, but he owns OWF due to some breach of contract. Huge news that's going to change the Empire forever. I was shocked seeing Joseph Collins leave. He didn't even say anything. Eric Huntsinger, Mr. Huntsinger owns what that means for AWM is huge. We just brought in some of the biggest stars, from what I'm assuming. I don't know if OWF's gonna. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming next week you're gonna see some OWF stars in that AWM ring. But let's focus a little bit here on Frostbite. We'll touch more on the acquirement of OWF and the Empire Mall. this man, Brady Kincaid, young man. I haven't seen any of his matches. I'm not too sure what he's going to bring to the table, but I do know what George Ellison brings to the table, and that's he's brutal. Brady Kincaid being a smart man, baiting with the bait and switch. Yeah, come out and fight me, but then, you know, we've seen it multiple times in the wrestling industry. George Ellison's taking a beating right now with that kendo stick, but we've seen him take multiple beatings before here in AWM. OAWF? We'll look more into it. Brady Kincaid with a sharpshooter. Seems to be cranking on that back. George Ellison's, I was going to say, has nowhere to go, but he doesn't need anywhere to go. He's able to just power right out of there into his own submission. A submission transition right there, I believe, is what that was. George Ellison has the hammer. This is not going to be good for Brady Kincaid. Didn't seem to get enough oomph on that hammer throw. I'll tell you though, when I was younger, I got hit in the knee with a hammer. I'm not gonna tell you how, but not that it's important or anything. But I understand the pain that could cause. It's excruciating. I still got a scar on my shin. Nice drop toe. He didn't really hold on. Nice move by George Ellison. He's got the screwdriver. We saw the screwdriver. I don't know if it was this screwdriver. We saw a screwdriver earlier in the women's matchup. Going back to OWF real quick. Can you imagine what we're going to be able to do with the video footage that we're bringing into this Huntsinger Empire? The Huntsinger. I'm not sure what it. We're going to find out here in the weeks to follow, but you heard him. He said the contracts are his, the title belts, everything. This is going to be it's history in the making. It's history. It's made. George Ellison isn't quick to get up after that pile driver. Kincaid going for another pile driver. See, I'm not sure, but these hardcore wrestlers, who knows what, it looked like the screwdriver might have been in his mouth, and it could have been. He's stabbing him with the screwdriver. The last time we saw someone get stabbed, it was Infinite Best, I believe, and he hasn't shown, well, he did show back up, but he's Infinite Dead now. Going for a Samoan drop, but George Ellison maybe just a little bit too heavy. Oh, and that rolling tomahawk smash, we see it into a DDT. Going for the pin, that has to be the 3 count. Braden Walker able to kick out at 2. Seems like both these men have a little bit of history here. They know something. It seems there seems to be sour grapes in the bowl. I'm not sure what's going on. George Ellison taking it to the outside. This is where he is most comfortable. This is his forte. It's a hardcore match, so it's kind of the whole thing is his forte. Through the announce table, Northern Lights suplex. That could have hurt him just as much as it hurt Walker, or Kincaid, sorry. WWE has brainwashed me. George Ellison on the top ropes. On the top ropes! Oh, he goes for a body splash. I'm not sure if he hit. Looks like, yeah, Kincaid was able to get out of the way. Nice clothesline. That wasn't the best clothesline. He's got a hatchet. And he wisely throws it aside. I mean, who knows what's going to his head after being stabbed with a screwdriver. Personally, I think I would be more than happy to use a hatchet. Both men just letting it all loose right here. Brady Kincaid getting the upper hand with that gut-wrench suplex. Climbing the barricade. With the diving flared knee. I'm not, that diving rolling knee. And another one off the apron. Let's go to the top ropes. Oh, that tomahawk smash up the top rope. That is one of George Ellison's finishing maneuvers. I'm not sure if, again, I'm not sure what's going on here. I know that the owner's not even here tonight. He's at the Hammerstein Ballroom addressing his fans. So this is all his booking. Brady Kincaid is really trying to take control of this match. I know that I had said this was, the outside seemed to be George Ellison's forte, as we've seen in other matches. He seems to take the hardcore route, be it in the ring, out the ring. He's really comfortable. Kincaid seems to be having some choice words with a few fans there. They're not having it. I'm actually surprised. You would think that Kincaid would be more over with the fans, but he's able to just jump right behind him into a wasteland. He could be going for the pin. George Ellison, that's the tough man he is. He's not going to give up. You're going to have to kill this man to stop him, I believe. Oh, with that running kick, we've seen it before. He's known for it. Here he is. Oh, he was going for the top rope maneuver. I believe he was going to go for that body splash that he uses. But he's still a little disoriented. Falling off the top rope. Kincaid going for he's going for the tomahawk smash again. But we have Ellison, the wiser veteran of 3 matches. I'm not sure. He's able to get out of the way. Maybe he scouted it, maybe he saw it coming. Maybe he was even playing a little bit impossible. He took a bump to give a bump. He's got him in a knee bar. Really more of a wear down factor in a hardcore match. Not going to see too many submissions. Might see a few transitions, but submission game in a hardcore match isn't going to be what you would see in like a UFC fight. George Ellison, he's got the fans behind him. He's got those brass knuckles. We've seen it before. He uses that rolling tomahawk smash. Throws him out of the way. With DDT, maybe it was a distraction. Look right, I go left. He's got those brass knuckles. This has to be the tomahawks. And there it is. 1, 2, 3. Clothesline. Quit Tom, man. Get the pin. Out at 1. Out at 1. Brady Kincaid is a tough man. He's got the crimson mask. There's that tomahawk smash. Oh my God! To the face 2 times. And he's still not going down. This is I mean, he's 1 knee, but Ellison's on the top rope. You can see his fade. Top rope, tomahawk smash, there it is! That has to be it. The poor kid's been through hell, man. The poor man's been through hell. Your winner, George Ellison, keeping that streak alive, man. Brutal. The three tomahawk smashes in a row to the clothesline. I thought that was it. I thought that was game. But, like we've seen before, miraculous things happen in this wrestling business. Brady Kincaid was able to kick out. Oh, you see the hatchet come flying through the curtains. Every time this man comes out, he gives me chills. Come be my blackjack. That's real. This man, it's cool fun. I don't know if you saw that he threw the C4 directly in the ring. That was the first thing he touched. This is a Heritage title match. He will be taking on the opponent Quest and his nappy noodle dreads. Finally acquired this title. Let's see a defender here against Azrael. He's ready to go. No rush to get to the ring. I mean, obviously always ready to fight. You have to think twice getting in the ring with that man. He's never alone, even though I don't think he needs blackjack ever. But you can see the scissors they're sitting in there too. That's kind of nice. This match can get... It can go both ways. Manquest is no slouch. Azrael's seen tombstones on C4 before. With that flying kick, Azrael's quick to take offense. Dragon sleeper out the gate. Put him to sleep and then you can play with him, huh, Azrael? Oh, he's kicking him in the ribs. Manquest is, he keeps getting back up to his feet, though. Give him credit. Azrael with that flying tornado DDT, that jumping, spinning. I don't even know how to classify this man, what he will be. Is he a luchador? Is he a picador? Is he a roughneck? I don't even know what this man is. Dangerous. Dangerous. You hear that crowd, they get right behind him. They love this man. He's their savior. Oh, Manquest, quick turnaround. He was going for a quick pin out of the shoulder breaker. Trying to get him to the corner. He's going for that shoulder block. With that face first in the C4 could be dangerous for both men in that vicinity. Me personally, there's the leg drop off the top. Shades of K2. Sidebar slam, they're playing dangerously close to the C4. I believe that's a barbed wire bat in center ring. That's real. Maybe you break the eyes to get out of that. It seemed like Manquest was more disoriented on the end of that transaction. The altercation. Manquist standing tall, saying, "Bring it on." Oh, he was gone. There it is, another tombstone onto the C4. I wasn't sure if it was going to blow. It looked to me a little bit off. And Azrael's not done. He's getting that contraption we saw. He was praying to it early on in his entrance. It's wise to stand on there. I think that's glass tubes, fluorescent glass tubes. He's got big plans for this, doesn't he? Manquist is still disoriented by taking C4 to the face. Azrael could get the pin at any moment. It's almost like he asked the crowd. And there's that DDT on the chair. It has to be enough. There has to be a point when even Azrael knows that it's game over. We've seen it before. Oh, Manquist seems to be going for a pile driver. I thought it could have been a power bomb through the light tubes, but Azrael kicks out at one. Manquist is not having it though. What offense he can get in, he will. Oh, he's going for that. He was going for that Gotch neutralizer. No! Tombstone through the glass. 2. Come on, ref. You just saved this man's life. Head through, shoulders onto the backs of the chairs. And he's not done. Another one on the remnants. That shows who this man is. This is what Azrael's about, though. You're new. How do you even call him a heritage champion?
Word around town has it that Jackson's looking for a father figure. Well, Jax, Daddy ain't here. Truth be told, you spin the face of a legacy, you're trying to build your own. But the truth of the matter of fact is this, is that there's a brotherhood. There's a small percentage in the empire that has watched the man who has trained you, the man who's groomed you, and has grown you like a seed being planted in this earth. Reach success in this empire. There's a few percentage that have aligned themselves, whether beside him, side by side, and respected his fight, or stood across from him and fought like a mortal enemy. I, for one, have basically done both. But tonight, I stand for justice, I stand for respect, and I stand not only for the legacy of this empire. The truth is going to hurt, Jax, and I'm the one that is going to deliver it to you. Make that be a lesson soon to be learned.
Big words out of Mikey Truth Camp for the young Jackson Havoc. We're going to go ahead and get that man started now. Here he is. The young man who turned his back on his own father. Jackson Havoc. That all black. He used to be such a colorful character. You see, he has no respect for the fans. He doesn't. I don't even know why he's here. What's the point? To kill the business, I assume. for anything that this company stands for. A remix of his father's theme. That's right. There he is, Mikey Truth. The icon. Always giving him the stare down. You can see that. Kobe. Yeah, it's on, man. You know, I'm on the side here of Mikey Truth. Spit in the face of your father, you turn your back on that legacy, man. And not that you had much handed to you, but you did. You literally had the title belt of this company handed to you, young man, at the first inaugural show, and you decided to defend it openly, and you lost it to K2. And I don't know. From there, maybe the bitterness started to rise, but damn. Fans. Jackson Havoc's quick to get out of the ring, but both men, they charge. That spinning heel kick from the Mikey Truth camp, he's able to get the first little bit of offense. He's got plans to teach this boy a lesson. Teach him the truth. Maybe set him free. That standing awkward body splash. Oh, with an atomic drop. You don't see too many of those, but Mikey Truth is a classic. You don't turn your back on it, man. We've seen this before. Yeah, he was in. Jackson quick to run once Truth gets obviously he wasn't too fooled by Jackson Havoc. He had his mind on him the whole time. And that third eye, as Mikey Truth would say, his third eye was open to his peripherals. I don't know, some crazy hippie shit like that. Jackson Havoc just taunting these fans. Really get him a piece of his mind. Truth kind of maybe disoriented by the goofy wiggly arm waving from Jackson Havoc. He's able to pull off a bulldog. There's no way Truth is going to be able to give up to this. We've seen it before. We've seen it where Truth can fight through. He's gone through some real hour-long battles before, man. He's a warrior in this business. There's no way Jackson's gonna be able to get this one pulled off unless he it's a miracle. Cheats to, per se, does something to get that upper hand. Skill-wise, Truth's got it. Truth, he's able to break up the grapple into a reverse atomic drop. He's got both of them in his arsenal. Reverse, regular, it don't matter. He's breaking the booty, he's breaking the balls. The Truth hurts. That back body toss. Mikey Truth, seeing what he brings to this game, seeing what he brings here, the friendship with Trans 9, the history with Trans 9. He's the man that brought Trans 9 out of his old paint his face funk. He's going through his own internal turmoils, I guess, his own personal battles. But Truth was the one that kind of showed him the light. So who better to try and get this young man to see the light as well? Hopefully Jackson Havoc can that's not what we're looking for. He's using his daddy's signature move, that moonsault off the top rope. Truth able to kick out of 2. Come on, Truth. That running knee to the side of the head, that is vicious. Truth able to kick out again at 2. That shows the fighting spirit. He's a warrior. Jackson Havoc taunting him with his father's taunts. Just no respect for anything in this business. Really just... It boggles me. Turnbuckle powerbomb. Mikey Trick isn't that going to hit that bottom turnbuckle? This could that can end your career. Back body toss to the outside of the ring. This is the turnaround that Truth could need. But it obviously still disoriented from that powerbomb. He's still not 100%. And it seems like Jackson Havoc's getting to his feet first. Come on, guys, you're in a 5 count. This can't end in a Come on, Truth. Oh, another back body toss. That was a belly to belly, actually. Excuse me, a belly to the outside of the ring. Leg drop to the outside. We might see a few of these tonight in tribute to K2. He might be calling for the truthful injection. Beat his ass with a chair. Either way, this isn't going to Jackson Havoc's way. Oh, with that shoulder breaker in the center of the ring. This is the perfect position. Perfect spot you want your opponent. Jackson Havoc able to just slide right underneath that clothesline. Goes one knee. Oh my God. Brainbuster on the chair. Back-to-back brainbusters by Jackson Havoc. At this point, Havoc, I'm hoping that he gets a quicker win and doesn't want to. He was going for a super kick there. We could have been going for a super kick party. Maybe the Young Bucks are going to show up. Both men able to just counter out of each other's maneuvers. I'm not sure. Truth still, he's able to get away from that super kick. There it is. You can't get away from it for too long. It's gonna that has to be the end of the match. It's the first time we've actually seen use that move. Jackson Havoc. Pile driver, middle of the ring. Post-match, obviously he didn't like what Truth had to say. There's a super kick end of the match. I know you can't say Truth doesn't pick his words wisely, because he does. He knew the consequence if things were to go south, I guess, but he's confident things were to go south. Jackson Havoc just continuing his beatdown. Nice super kick. Just tells him to bring it on. He loves the booze, I guess.
Land of the free, land of sophistication. This is false. They don't know sophistication, they don't know style. I am Lux Yontes, and I am coming to America. I'm coming to show you, savages, what true style is, what true sophistication is, what the future is. It is time that you all become civilized, that you all become sophisticated, that you all learn the ways of Lux.
I've been sitting here backstage with my crew, looking at this AWM action. I just got one question. Is that the best you can do? Look what I have beside me here. This is the AWM chapter in the Garland Gang. Garland Gang is not a faction, so don't get it mistaken. This is an empire that I'm building. An empire I've been building for years. Now it's time for me to expand my empire here in AWM. Why are you here? That's what people keep asking me all the time. Why am I here? Well, I'm greedy. Hands down, plain and simple, I'm greedy. And speaking of my greed, look at this tag team here. This is my greed. This is Garland greed. This is Gina White, Mama Pearl. Two of the best pure wrestlers that y'all have to offer here in AWM as a collective unit. And don't make any mistakes about it. They don't need me to help them win matches. But they know, being the businessman that I am, they know I could take them to greater heights. And of course, the centerpiece right here, Big Mac. You recognize Big Mac. Y'all seen him on OWF. You seen him on there when he's part of a tag team with Benny Marco as the front court. Well, I decided to bring Big Mac here with me because I know he can dominate every single wrestler that you have here. Make no mistakes about it. You may underestimate me. You may underestimate them. But my track record speaks for itself. This is the new triple threat you have to worry about. No pun intended. This is the new triad you have to worry about. No pun intended. This is the new Degeneration X. All pun intended. So, for all of y'all out there that is here to witness greatness, here to witness domination at its very best, take a look at these guys here, and then take a look at me. This is the Garland Gang. And like I always say, Garland Gang to the world blow.
Welcome back to AWM Frostbite. Big words out of the Garland camp. We'll be taking on a mystery opponent tonight. This tag team, they got big words, so we're going to send them out there. We had a guy immediately call up. A newcomer to the game. Swerve Up and his partner, Stacks Delicious, yay. With the tag team of Swerve and Stacks. Swerve Up is, he's a big time Serve Up fan. As you can see, he's getting pull up and back out. He's got a background in MMA. So I'm sure you can do some heavy damage with those massive muscles. They are the Garland Gang. Sub-faction of Garland's Greed. Defending they're actually theirs. Remember, they won them. They defeated the Perfect Storms. Defending their tag titles tonight against Swerve and Stacks. Stacks Delicious quick to steal that championship belt and get a quick lick in Mama Pearl. Might even cut him a little bit. There's some color already. Swerve Up. He's taking advantage of the beaten and battered Mama Pearl. Close to home, man. If you need to make that quick tag, you can if need be. Like I said, he makes that tag to the big man. Stacks Delicious. With money signs in his asses. I don't know why. I thought that was dead in the 90s. As you can see, he's even got the platinum flat top. Pearls definitely on as we've seen before. It usually takes some form of a backwards win for these guys to get the win, but they win. And they always end up coming out on top. There it is. I think Mama Pearl was trying to outsmart him by going out, but then Stacks Delicious was able to get the upper hand on that exchange. It was kind of actually a smart little combination to pass that along. Running, I wouldn't say running, standing bulldog from the big man to the other big man. Mama Pearl off the top, you didn't even see him. Mama Pearl was able to sneak his way to that top rope, get that flying drop kick. These fans went nuts. Swerve Up. Maybe just try to match the maneuver, I'm not sure. Pearl maybe saying he's got this. Maybe that's all right. Getting the tag into the big man, Gino White. White has a history of you've seen smaller wrestlers in the mattress stores were both getting seriously injured. Pretty bad by that. His crossover powerbomb that he uses. That diving knee that we saw earlier out of Brady Kincaid is coming to life again here out of Gino White. Stacks Delicious is not sure what just happened there, but he seems to be getting the upper hand. If it were me, I'd be running my corner trying to get the tag. If my partner was on the apron. Running spinning neck breaker out of Stacks Delicious. Shades of Rick Rude, both big sexy men. I guess one is too big, but hey, sexy men nonetheless, right? Superplex. If he could have got a little more distance, he could have maybe had him land on that wood plank. Get rid of that little bit of foam that covers that plywood on top of the mat. There it is. He gets him up. There it is. This has to be. If he can get the pin, this could be their first ever legitimate win. Both men fighting to get to their respective corners. And they do. Both men get the hot tag. We can see who's going to do the damage here. Looks like Mama Pearl's going to get the upper hand, and he takes out his own partner. Inadvertently. This could be the end of the match. Swerve up landed right on his neck. I don't even notice that. The way that he hit off of Gino White, it made him kind of just land parallel to the ground. Vertical, I don't know. He was landed right on the back of his neck. Seems to be at least making a comeback here. There's that DDT. Garland seemed to be trying to make an appearance, but Swerve Up kind of stared him down, got him away from the experience. To get back to his feet, he's going to make it back to this ring. That was a hard fall. Looks like Big Mac might be in a tussle out there with a fan of his own. Pearl able to make the double count. And at least the 6. That's enough time to go back in and right back out. Smart game, you know, if you don't feel there's no rules to how long you can spend out there. You just have to be able to at least break the count. 100% able to do. Stacks Delicious right on top of him, though. He's going for that running drop kick, that baseball slide kick. Pearl takes advantage with a back toss to the outside of the ring. Looks like Garland's Gang is setting something up over here. It looked like Big Mac was able to pass him with brass knuckles. I'm not sure. I've seen him used multiple times before. I can't see right now. this off. The ref is not sure. He was going for a sleeper hold, but looked like he could have been broken by Stacks Delicious. I'm not sure. There he goes. He goes for that crotch chop. Garland called him the DX of the new generation. Oh, and Stacks Delicious able to power out of that power bomb and go for a suplex of his own. This could be the turnaround that Swerve and Stacks needs. He's got the brass knuckles of his own. Maybe he's going to teach him a lesson, but that could cost them the titles. Oh, did he? I think he just took the brass knuckles from him. I'm not sure. It looked like he could have just. There's no way he won off a headlock. Your winners, Garland's Greed. Defending their titles successfully.
Joseph Collins, Moses, Joseph. Over the past few weeks, you've said some things that were wrong. They were lies. You were lying to your fans. You said you owned MMW. You said you contacted Dave Granley. You said that you were the sole owner of the Empire Mall. We both know. We both know that's far, far from the truth. Dave Granley never even contacted you. There was only one man that he contacted about this business deal. One man. That was me. And after I signed the contract to make me the owner of Empire Mall, to make me the sole owner, your name was nowhere near that contract. So what you're saying to these fans is a lie. And you've been lying for weeks now, Joseph. See, the way I see things, a little bit different than you. You make claims that we know you were trying to get MMW. We know you were trying to acquire the Empire Mall. Desperately. So, here we are today, Chamber of Blood, and I stand in my newly acquired arena. I guess the Hammerstein isn't mine, but that's mine. The contract to the boys in the back are mine. That ring, mine. Loaded, mine. Legend, mine. That OWF title belt, mine. Your contract as a contracted wrestler, mine. So Joseph, again, as you stand in my ring, I'm going to ask you nicely, please remove yourself so I can address my fans.
Welcome back. It's time for that main event. We got the homegrown Shadow taking on Nolan Drake for that AWM Heavyweight Championship. There he is, coming to the ring in that White Ranger gear. Shadow, this man. He's a striker hard. If he can get off a good couple of kicks on one kick, he has a good night for that. Dangerous man. size don't matter. I mean, unless it's an MMA. You know, MMA size might matter, but then, you know, you got dudes that are like 100 pounds difference, all steroid raged up. This is wrestling. They're ready for it. They take on anybody, anytime. We're not like that UFC crap. You gotta hide in weight classes. There's the heavyweight champion, the last man to ever take on K2 before his passing. Able to win the strap, able to walk away. The winner that night, Nolan Drake, making his first ever title defense on a pay-per-view stage. Vicious Puro style, Rainmaker style lariat. It's what took down the Beast K2. Bless his soul. His soul can rest. Here we go. Let's get things started. That's the bell. Both men not too eager to get things started quickly. Is that a gun? I believe Shadow has a gun. There's one of those kicks with a... Shadow's able to get the upper hand quick. This isn't a pin match. You do have to escape this cage to win tonight. Drake just with these vicious attacks. We've seen it in the small amount of time he's been in AWM. He's shown the staying power at the main event level. Coming from AAW, with all the drama that happened with Vince McMahon. It's good to see him here thriving in AWM, especially as the AWM champion. It's a huge honor. I mean, it's probably the most prestigious title now that OWF is dead. I believe it's dead. I'm not sure. I'm sure that's going to come up in the weeks to follow. Russian leg sweep by Shadow through the table, straight to the top rope. We'll see if he's going to go for that shooting star press or a flying drop kick. Usually we see Shadow go for a shooting star off the top ropes. There's that plancha through another table. He's got wood. Got the super briefcase that thing's the size of a small child. He's going for the roll up. This is his game. He's proficient in everything. But again, the roll up's not going to get you to win here. Maybe a little disoriented for the matchup, you know, but you do have to escape to win the match. Top rope, Hurricane Rana, top rope, Frankenstein. Shadow with a bulldog to the corner of that table. It's almost like he went through the rest of it. Drake's not really getting much offense in. He was going for that drop kick, but it was a little short. Shadow, I know that you got hops, man. Judge your distance. He's got that taser sword. We've seen it used before. It's not a sword, but it does carry an electric charge. And some of it hurts too. Oh, Shadow with a punch to the gut. Able to at least save himself. Oh, and there's a shitting wizard. Out of nowhere, that... If Shadow can at least get back to his feet, make it to a, you know, maybe get another set, a little bit of offense off, maybe this could be the key to a win. Maybe he'll be able to get the... There's a nice neck breaker. That's what I'm saying. If he can continue this momentum, maybe he'll be able to pull off the win here tonight, become a new AWM World Heavyweight Champion. There's that drop kick he missed earlier. I don't know why they have a gun in there. I'm assuming it's fake. There's no reason for a gun, except for maybe a little bit of a pistol whip like that. God damn. I don't know if that gun is metal, if it's a whatever. Either way, it obviously did some damage to that former AAW and current AWM champion. There's a nice attack out of by Shadow. He's calling for it. Looks like he could be going for that that running knee. Oh, and there, instead he goes for another shitting wizard. Stopping. If they get over the top, there's what you do. It's bitter. It's a bitter, horrible way to lose, especially titles you worked hard for. Again, I said it earlier. When you sign up for a match like this, when you put yourself into this, you know the consequences. That's why I'm not a professional wrestler. That's why I'm not in the ring, because I don't think I could. Nolan Drake quick to make his escape attempt. Not sure what happened there. His leg was caught on top of the rope. Tripping on his shoelace, I'm not sure. Either way, he's going for it again. He's trying to get out of this ring. Shadow with a back heel kick to the. It didn't matter, but it got the job done. With that shooting star press right as he turns over. What timing. We could be seeing another shooting wizard. Drake able to reverse it, get his own little bit of offense in here. Oh, there's that running elbow. Belly to belly to the cage. Oh my God. Nolan Drake sparing no expense. Oh, and there's that plancha. That running moonsault, we've seen this before, the moonsault combo. And straight into a shitting wizard. If Shadow can get to the cage, this could be the point where he wins the AWM World Heavyweight Championship. Both men making a race to that cage. Here it is. Shadow makes it over first. Drake's over. If he could just drop down. We have a new heavyweight champion in AWM. Shadow Takahashi, the young man, has done it. He won the race. He beat the man that beat the man to be the man. Looks like Nolan Drake is trying to get back into the ring. Shadow's going to match him. And Drake wise to get back out, but Shadow seems to not be done. We've seen him have troubles before with other wrestlers post-match. Oh, and he's not done. Oh, Nolan Drake with a quick takedown. This has just turned into a street fight. This is like what you see in Alpha 1. You can see a knockout here. Oh, and that head kick. Oh my God, Shitting Wizard through the stairs. Shadow's making a statement here tonight. Your new American Wrestling Mayhem heavyweight champion of the world, Shadow. What a night it's been. New champions. We've seen 2 new champions. We got Azrael, the new Heritage champion. We got a new champion, world champion in Shadow. OWF is under new ownership. Mr. Huntsinger. Who knows what he's going to do with the OWF brand? If it's going to stay alive, if he's going to kill it off. If he's going to release, who knows? We've seen it before with the WWE and the WCW. We don't know what's going to happen. It's only ever happened once on a major scale. How does this affect SPW? How does this affect the Empire Mall? Be sure to go to www.empiremall.info to check things out. Check up on the latest updates. We're going to get all our shows posted there. Again, historic night. OWF. Huge night. Great show. We're going to be bringing that to you on empiremall.info. All of that is going to be up. Thank you for tuning in to AWM's Frostbite. Thank you for tuning in to Mr. Huntsinger's AWM. Thank you for tuning in to the Empire. It's been a great night. This is Rocco signing out.